Hey cello players, I'm here to show you a tutorial on how to play Hunters of Avatar. It's a really fun tune to play. It's kind of like a rock song by Mark Wood. He's like a really cool violin player and he does all kinds of cool stuff on an electric instrument, so you should check him out if you can. So at the beginning here, you've got two X'd out notes. They don't look like normal notes because they have X's on them. When you see that in music, it just means that there's like a special effect that you have to do. And in this case, you have to stomp foot. That's what the direction says to do. So you go stomp, stomp for 2 beats, rest, and then A. The next measure, you've got 2 beats of rest, rest, rest. And then you've got another X'd out note, and for this one, they want you to yell, hey. That's your direction there. So for those 2 measures, kind of turn into a pattern because these 2 are exactly the same. And they don't give you the stomp foot direction for these 2 beats, but it's the same pattern. So I think Mr. Mark Woods just wants you to stomp again on those 2 beats. So we go stomp, stomp, rest, A, rest, rest, hey, rest. And then guess what? The next 2 measures are the same pattern. So we're going to go stomp, stomp, rest, A, rest, rest, hey, rest. This one's almost the same, except here you've got an entire measure of rest. So you got to count to 4 for that instead of yelling hey. This part takes a little bit of coordination, at least for me. I would recommend just practicing through it just to make sure you know when to stomp and when to yell and when to play normal A notes. I would recommend making sure your bow is on the A string, like during that rest right before it, so that you're not late when you go to play the A's. So I will play the beginning for you until number 9. Feel free to play along with me, or if you want to just listen, that's cool too. Okay, so I'm going to count myself in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, stop, rest. Hey. So that's number 9 now. Now I didn't yell hey very loudly. I don't want to like disturb my neighbors. But you can go for it if you want to. It does say forte at the beginning, so if you want to make a loud forte hey, you go for it. At number 9, we have a half note that has a dot next to it. And the dot is right next to the note. And since we're in 4/4 time signature, every measure has to equal 4 beats. So like this note here is a quarter note and it's 1 beat. So this one has to be 3, because as you probably know, 3 plus 1 equals 4, yeah? This measure has 2 notes in it, but those 2 notes each have 2 beats, because 2 plus 2 equals 4. And they're half notes. So for these guys, you gotta count 3. So it's like 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Over here we've got 4 beats, because these are all quarter notes and they're all just worth 1 beat. So I'm gonna go ahead and play for you from number 9, and I'll just go to the bottom of this first page here. Again, feel free to play along with me or just listen. If you want to listen once and then go back and play with me, you can do that. I'll play it a little bit slow. Okay, so here's number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. end of the first page of Hunters. So if you want to go back, if you were listening, and maybe play along with me, you can do that. Otherwise, let's take a look at the second page, because there's some super fun stuff here. In the first line, you get these directions to stomp, foot, and play. So you see you've got one of those funny X'd out notes and one of these regular old cello notes. So, and they have accents on them. See those little, like, these type of things? Yeah, they want you to play it accented. So, on the other thing, when you get to this next line, there's this long crescendo, which means you have to start off a little bit quiet and then get louder, louder, louder. And then look at this note. This is a cool dynamic marking. One of my favorites, actually. If you look at it, it says SFZ. And that stands for this awesome Italian word that's sforzando. You have to say the S and the F, like sforzando. And it means kind of like what it sounds like, sforzando. It's like a big, extra strong accent. So, let's play from 47 to 55. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 47. Stop, stop, rest, rest. Rest, rest. Hey, now I tried to make a big sforzando with my bow, but when you do it, you want to like really dig in with your bow hairs onto the string and give it a good push, and that'll make it sound really strong. The rest of the song has a lot of the same stuff in it, so you can take all of my tips from the beginning of it and apply it to the rest of the song. Spend some time practicing it, and it's a super fun song to play. It'll sound really cool when we all play it together, and have fun practicing it. Bye!